And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the bootleg. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick-6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, on the opening drive, he was looking for a big chunk play. Unfortunately, that time, the secondary was ready for it. Charles picked it off. Not only that, they take it the other way for points.
Homework, preparation, research, it all comes back to that, BJ. Scouting your opponent, not just the players, but the coaches too, and seeing what they call to begin a game, find out their tendencies. They recognized the early deep ball was part of their opposing game plan, and they weren't caught off guard when it showed up.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
So here are the Giants now in great field position to start their initial drive. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A throw inside by Moses. And the Giants with that first goal is going to be taken down at the 7-yard line. They're going to look at front. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. And it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Forced out to his left. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards yards away. And the Giants have taken it to a 2-touchdown lead now.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You got to walk a line with it. You don't want to get happy feet, but you also don't want to re-perform in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it to the end zone.
Gano following the touchdown, he'll kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Jaguars down to the line to start their next drive. And Jaguars to keep possession of the football. She drives 2 turnovers. Second and 18 once more. Get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, giving up for the first down. And they'll go again, ETN. That's it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the drive takes it into Giants territory now. First and 10, down at the 31. Looking to throw Lawrence. He completes it to Hubbard. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, he's just second and 4. Here's a give to Bigsby. And not much of a hole there. He gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Coming up looking for 3 yards. He picked up the first. They'll run ETN. And he will have the first down across the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as a drive will continue. So here's the first and 10 down inside the 20. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught by Hunt. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now it's second and 6. Lawrence will throw. Steps away. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for the first down. Bigsby is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Bigsby once more. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. This is third and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far. ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Third down and 1. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a first and 10 at the 36. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Let's go.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They run the option left with Lawrence. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Straight ahead, ETN. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Now Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton. That's caught at the 25. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. On play action, they'll throw.